Alright, so I'm back, and today we're going to take a look at the Transformers The Last Night Scorn. And here he is in his Dino mode, or at least the closest I can get without instructions. I think that's good. I don't know. Who cares? It's my answer to a lot of these things. It's just, who cares? I wish I could say I like him, but I don't. I don't like this. It's kind of like a hot mess. It's a typical Bayformer type look of. It vaguely resembles a Spinosaurus, but it looks more like a pile of twisted metal that an artist tried to make into a Spinosaurus. I didn't buy this. Very happy I didn't. I almost did. A friend of mine sent this for review. Chris, shout out to you. He sent me the Inferno, the Cosmos, and Stomp. So he's essentially kind of sponsored this week of reviews. So yeah. It has potential to be good, but it just kind of fails. Like, everything here looks cool. Like, if this was more Dino-esque, this thing would look wicked. But, yeah, it doesn't. So, jaw opens and closes. There's a swivel here, right at the neck. Hinge side to side, and a hinge up and down. Or, I guess, down and up. Not really too far up, but... front arms are on ball joints, so you get the up and down. Legs are hinge swivels. Swivel at the knee, bends at the knee. This is kind of a weird mess going on here. He does have a hinge here in the foot, nothing at the toes, and this heel spur can go down one and up one. Tail, there's a swivel here at the base. There's a hinge, and then there's a hinge here and a hinge here. So, it's a decent range of motion. Again, I wish it was more fleshy than robotic-y, because, or at least more dino body. It's like one or the other, guys, please. But it's Bay. We're never going to get anything like that. Anyway, let's transform it or reshamble it. So what we want to do is, let's pull these pieces here down. And then we can take this whole assembly up. Like this. Pull the arm. This arm comes down. This arm here. Oh. Untab those, and then this arm can come down. I was having a hard time getting those tabs to go in the first place, and now I almost forgot to put them back. All right, then we take this, fold this up. You can fold the robot head out, collapse this, and then this will come down into here, and then you can fold this up like this. And then here, there's a port here. They'll plug into that. Or plug onto that plug there. And there. Fold those spines back. And then this can go side to side or straight back, however you want. Alright, rotate this over. And then we can take the legs here, fold them down. Fold these down. And then they will tab into each other. This will fold down, down. So they're kind of like these fake jaw pieces. It's one of those, it's like... this doesn't hide the fact that it's just looks like a jaw, and then you go down here and it's a jaw because it's like a faux jaw from the Beast Mode jaw. I don't get it aesthetically. It doesn't make sense to me. So fold this over and then tab here and here, plugs into there. Just kind of. There we go. I don't know. I don't have any idea what's going on with this thing. They should just fold right up, right? Alright, there we go. Whatever. These fold up like this, kind of get them out of the way. And then you could technically, if you wanted to, you could leave his feet like that and go more Beast Wars style where they have the clawed feet. But what you're supposed to do is actually flip this back like this. Like that, so he has these as his feet. There we go. And there you go. And he's kind of cool, I guess. Not really. I don't know. Very hollow. This is like the epitome of hollow former that we've been seeing from Transformers lately. Every possible inch of this thing is hollow. They went way overboard. I mean, look at those feet. Look at those thighs. Look at this arm. The tail. Very hollow former. Anyway. Poseability. His head is on a ball joint, so you got the left and right. A little up, a little down. This arm swivels up and down. Let's hinge in and out. Bicep swivel. Bends at the elbow. Wrist swivel. And the fingers do open and close. So, kudos for that. Did a pretty good job with poseability on that arm. This arm's got the swivel here. Hinge in and out. There's another swivel here. This will bend two different places to get a nice bend in there. This will bend here. This will bend here. And yeah, good range of motion there. Nothing at the waist due to the way it transforms. Hips up and down, in and out. Thigh swivel, a little loose. That one's not so bad. Bends at the knee, pretty good bend at the knee, even though he's got this kibble sitting out there. Hinge, or he's got the rocker in and out, and tilt up and down. So, all in all, I mean, I'm not a fan of the way he looks, but it's a very effective figure. It does what it needs to do very well. Looks good doing it, if you like that aesthetic. I don't like that aesthetic so much anymore, but it's still, I mean, it's acceptable. Here's with the Seeker and Classics Prime, just so you can see about how he scales. So he's about the same height as Classics Prime, but he's a lot thicker. So, all in all, it's a good figure. Price point is very fair for what he is. What is it, like $24 now? I think they're all going up to $30. Yay. But you know, transformation's unique. It's a little messy though. I have to say it's a little messy on transformation, but not terrible. Poseability knocks it out of the park. He does that really well, so no complaints there. And all in all, I'd say definite recommend if you're into the Bayformers. I was gonna try and pick him up and maybe try and squeeze him into like a Neo Beast Wars kind of look, or maybe Beast Machines kind of look, but I can't. It looks way too much like jumbled metal. Like I said, if you are into the Bayformers, this guy's gonna be a good one for you. If you don't like the Bay aesthetics, do not get this thing. Do not go near this thing. Don't touch it. Don't look at it. You know, just back away slowly. But all that being said, I'll give it an 8 out of 10. You know, trying to take my personal feelings aside, and for what it is pretty effective. transformation could be a little bit smoother. Joints can plug in a little bit tighter, and the hollowness is kind of jarring, but at the same time, not so much on him as it would be on any kind of classics figure. If this was on a classics figure, man, that would stand out. But because it's such a jumbled piece of metal anyway, it's easier to kind of hide it and forgive it. So there you go. The Last Knight Scorn.